Each day, we are seeing more of what passing the $2 billion bond project for Guilford County Schools is creating for this community.
As we build smart together, WFMY News 2's Hunter Funk opens the curtain with a look at the new Visual and Performing Arts School.
Of the first 6 schools on the casting list, we're seeing scenes like this unfold. Brooks Global and Kaiser Middle School have recently held topping out ceremonies. Peck, Faust, and Claxton are nearing their final acts. But this state-of-the-art school is taking center stage.
This Visual and Performing Arts elementary school really will stand in the legacy of the Peeler Open School before it. As you walk into the building and see the performance commons, now this is a dual purpose space. So it allows students not only to leverage it for those performances that I talked about, but also for dining during the day. Our food service is on the other end of this space. You can see the stage, you can see how students can interact with one another using flexible furniture, really capture the essence of what this performance venue could look like for them, not only during the school day, but well into the night for the community. The scale of the building, the acoustics in the building, the lighting, the AV systems, all of those things play a supporting role in helping those students nurture that growth.
Whether it's performance, graphic, digital, or spoken art, the school is designed to support each student's needs. There are collaborative workspaces, practice rooms, and when you look at the outside of the school,
we listened to the community, the neighbors. They talked a lot about the joy, a lot about the opportunity to innovate, and so that meant a lot to us. So you'll see, even we use the sun as a design tool. In the canopy that's outside that says art is joy, that will cast a shadow on the building that will move throughout the day and just have a visual expression of that joy to the community as a reflection.
Joy comes after the lights were dimmed in 2018. A tornado swept through Greensboro, going through the center of what was Peeler Elementary School. After choosing to tear it down and rebuild.
First time I was on site, we were touring, it was just as the project was getting going, the neighbors came up. They were instantly excited about the potential of having school back in this community. And so from that very first day, I've taken it as an opportunity in the design team to really bring those keys back to this community and allow students to flourish.
Soon, students will have the chance to perform. But after the design process and preparing the site, the build had a bit of an intermission. The budget was originally set for nearly $34 million, but with inflation, supply chain issues, and an emphasis on more safety features, it's more than double in cost at nearly $70 million.
These budget numbers were developed back in 2019, and since that time, obviously, we've had the pandemic. At one point in the pandemic, inflation was about 1.5% a month. But it feels like month after month, that is getting better. People are going back to work.
It's a bigger budget for this school. Dr. Monk says it's more than what this project will need. The excess funds should roll back into the bond for other projects.
For the viewers who are watching this, right, the voters, is there any concern? Do they think that they might see another bond that they might need to pass to keep funding this?
I think it's important to note that the original study called for $2.7 billion, and with the two bonds together, it was $2 billion. So even if construction prices stay the same, there would need to be more because buildings are going to get older.
Remember, the superintendent said last March there was always the expectation that issues could arise during the process.
I do think it's important to say we're not immune to supply chain issues and staffing shortages.
And Dr. Monk hopes the community knows how much this bond money is changing the county for good.
Their bond dollars are truly going to work. They're going to work to build better facilities for our students and staff, better facilities for our community. And I hope they see the importance of keeping up this momentum to make sure that we don't find ourselves where we have to have such large bond referendums all the time, that we're keeping up to date with our facilities.
Over the last week, the dirt is moving at the new Visual and Performing Arts School site. And while it comes with some challenges, the show will go on. In Greensboro, Hunter Funk, WFMY News 2.
How exciting. That's a beautiful school. It was originally set to be done in June 2024, but due to those delays, it is now set for completion in 2025.